In this video, we're going to lay some of the groundwork for your Shopify store. First, by choosing a theme, and then we're going to set up the navigation for the main menu and the footer menus, and then we're going to go over some of the glamorous work of just setting up a refund policy, terms of service, and privacy policy from the handy Shopify templates. If you enjoy this, please like, please subscribe, and please leave a comment, and thanks for watching. One of the things you're going to want to think about as you're planning your website and spend some time on is choosing a theme. By default, we have the Dawn theme, which is totally fine. It's a great starter and it's free. But if you have a little bit of money and you're a little bit picky or have something specific in mind, you might want to check out the themes that are available. There are free and paid themes on the theme store. So here on the online store, there's a submenu of themes. If you click that, and you can see our current theme is Dawn. So underneath that is the theme library, and we don't have any in it, but we can choose add theme, and we can visit the theme store. So I'm going to go up to all themes, and I'm going to be selling services. So I'm going to choose that in a second, but you can just scroll down and see if anything catches your eye. And you can click on any of these and see a preview store. So let me just select services and narrow it down to some things I might be interested in. And you can see some of these are like $300, $260, $300, but there are quite a few free ones as well. So let's look, like Crave, this is free. So if I click on this, I can actually see a demo store. So you can see what the product pages look like and navigate around. And as you're scrolling through these, you can see there's stock counter, quick view, mega menu, which is a really nice feature. So some of the features that they have available are listed on them. One of them that kind of caught my eye, I want to try it, is this one here, Taste. This is free as well, and it has a menu, a mega menu. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on Try Theme. And it'll make you log in. And I'll click Add Theme. And now we can see it being added on the themes page of our online store. So we have Dawn and we have Taste loading up right now. And once that's loaded, we'll be able to actually publish that. So now to try that out, I can go ahead here and just click Publish. And it is going to replace my current theme. So now that is done, I can once again, I'll close the preview I had open. I'll right click it and let's see what it looks like. And we now have a different theme loaded up. So those are fun to play around with. For the rest of this video, I'm actually going to move it back and show you Dawn, since that's what a lot of people are going to be using. I think it's good just to have tutorials on that one. And I'm going to publish the Dawn theme again. But as you can see, you can play around with whatever theme you want. I believe you can even do a free trial of the paid themes and see how you like them. Just be warned, it'd probably be a good idea to start with a theme that you like and want to commit to, because if you change themes, a lot of your work is going to be lost that you do when we get later into the series and start customizing other things. So just be aware of that. So now that we have a theme chosen, we can start thinking about the flow of our website and create a design for it and build the navigation. Like most things in life, it helps to have a map. So I created this Visio diagram, and it's just an overview of what I want my site to look like when it's done. I have my navigation menu, and so there's going to be 4 links up at the top: About, Get Started, this is going to be the home page, and my offerings. So my offerings, I want to offer a full website, consulting, custom code, automations, and then a Get Started form to draw them in, and then my footer menu. And home page, it's going to be a hero, the roadmap for getting the site built, Get Started form, and then a footer menu again. Get Started will be just the Get Started form and a footer menu. And the About is going to be a little blurb about me, a picture of me, and then the Get Started form again, and then the footer menu. So a lot of it is repetitive, but I'm just trying to get the customer to fill out a form and get this ball rolling and then convert them to a customer that pays me and I build a site for them. So now that I have that in place, I can go back to my Shopify dashboard and start building these pages in this nav menu. And that's going to help things go a lot faster. It can be really intimidating and overwhelming just to look at the Shopify dashboard and be like, okay, well, I'll throw something here. I'll throw something there. Now we have the end in mind and we can start building towards what we want our site to look like. And once that's all built out, then we can start making improvements and we can start adding automations and just, evolve from the rough draft. So I'm going to start building out these menus. So back in the dashboard, if I go over to online store, click that, and then there is navigation. I'm going to click that. And we now have main menu and footer menu show up. I'm going to click main menu and start building that out. So looking at my flowchart, I see I want home to actually be second. So I'm going to drag that down below catalog, and then I'm going to go ahead and edit catalog. And I'm going to name this offerings. And then you can choose which page it goes to, but we're not going to cover that in this video. Right now, all products is fine. And that didn't save because I had that annoying pop-up in the way. So I'm going to change it, and now I'm going to click Apply Changes. And now you can see we have Offerings and we have Home. Next, we want to change Contact to Get Started. And after that, we want to add an About. So I'm going to do Add a Menu Item. And then we can just choose Collections again for now, just so that it doesn't give me an error. So it's going to go to the home page right now, but we're just trying to get the nav menu established. So that's just fine. So I'm going to change that to About. And click Add. And now we can see it matches up. We have Offerings, Home, Get Started, and About. So now that those menu items are in place, I can preview this and confirm it by going over to Online Store. You can see the eye appears, and I'm going to right click that and open a new tab. And you can see up here at the top nav menu we have Offerings, Home, Get Started, About. Perfect. So the next thing I want to do is change the footer menu. Right here we have some quick links, and we want to change this to match what we have up here at the top. Let's click this arrow button and get out of main menu, and we will click on footer menu. And right now we have search, but I want it to match exactly what I had in my flowchart. So I'm going to edit this, and I'm just going to, once again, quick look, and it's going to be the same process as last time, so I'm just going to pause it and finish this out so you don't have to watch it again. So I created all of those nav menu items. And if I go back to my preview and refresh and go all the way to the bottom, we now have quick links, offerings, home, get started, about, which perfectly matches what I have on my top nav menu. So the links are in place, but they're not really going where we want them to go right now. And some of the pages don't exist. So let's quick get it to the point where the pages actually exist for each of these links and they all function properly. And let's start with products, or offerings rather. So this one is actually already going where it's supposed to go. So it's offerings and it's going to all products. If we look at my map, I'm not going to have a whole ton of products. I'm going to have full website, consulting, custom code. So each one of those is going to have its own product page. There's not going to be any collections or anything. I'm going to want to add as much content as I can where the user just scrolls down and sees more and more offerings. I'm not going to want those summarized at all. So that's going to go to all products. And then I'll have them ordered in a certain way, but we'll cover that down the road. So that one's pretty much good. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that one. Home, this is probably good as well. So that is currently homepage. That's great. And then how about the get started? So right now it is good as well. It's going to the contact page, which is where I'm going to build out that get started page. The last one though is about, and that one is going to contact as well. But what I want to do is I want to build an about page. I don't want that to go to contact. So I'm going to go over to pages and create a new one. So under online store again, there's pages. So I'm going to go ahead and add a page. And I'm just going to name this one about. And all it is right now is about me. And you can see there's some SEO content down below, which we will also cover in a later page. And then there's the theme template. And I'm just going to do a default page. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and click save. And now if I go back into the menu I was working on, so once again, navigation, and we were doing the footer menu, let's check out the about page. And it's currently contact. If I click that, it's going to show me all of the pages. So if I click pages now, it's going to show me what's available. And now there is about as well. So I'm going to click that. So that page has nothing on it, but later in this series, we will add content to all of these pages. This is going to be a fully functioning live site that I'm going to build for myself. And this menu is all set. All those links should be going where they're supposed to go. So let me go and make sure that the header menu is navigating correctly as well. So you always are going to have to edit the top menu and the bottom menu. So we have offerings that goes to all products. Good. We have home that goes to the home page. Good. We have get started that goes to contact. Perfect. And we have about, and we need to change that one just like we did for the footer menu to go to the about page and apply changes. And there we have it. Our menus are now all set. And we can test this by going back to our store preview again. And if we go to offerings, there's no products found because we haven't added any, but it's going where it's supposed to. Home, get started, there's a contact form, and about, and there's the page that I just created. Let's go back and scroll to the bottom and test those as well. Offerings. And as you can see, this footer menu is on all the pages. And these are all taking us where we're supposed to. So there we have it. We have now finished our navigation and our links are all working. One of the less glamorous things we need to do is take care of our official policies that we can add to our footer menu. So let's go ahead and do that quick. If you go down to settings on the bottom there and click that, down at the bottom is going to be policies. So go ahead and click this right here with a scroll. And we can see that we have refund policy, privacy policy, and terms of service. And what's cool about these is I already did it, and these are just from a template. So you just come in and click use template, and then you have to make sure that you come in and change those to whatever is appropriate for you. But those are good to have officially in place. None of this is legal advice from me. Please don't sue, but it's good to have these. Just generate them from a template and then work with them yourself or with a lawyer and get those all established so that customers have those and you can point to those if they have questions. So I created those all from a template. You can do contact information as well, and I click save. So I'm going to close these now and add them to the footer menu. So I'll click X and then going back to navigation. I actually already did it, but I'll do this again just so you can see it. I'll do it for the privacy policy one, and that should be enough. So you add menu item. This is the footer menu and privacy policy. So that's the label. It's going to show up on the page. And then down here, you'll see there's the policy scroll. And then the privacy policy that we just created is going to be there. And I'm going to click Save Menu. And now if we go back to our store and refresh it again, you will see that it is here, refund policy, terms of service, and privacy policy. So we got that kind of naggy, boring work out of the way. So we covered choosing a theme, we covered creating a nav menu, and setting up your policies. In the next video, we'll go over some more fun stuff, creating the logo, start altering the way the theme looks, and maybe even start adding some products. So again, if this has been helpful, please please subscribe. And if you need any help, let me know. I would be glad to help you. It's martin@martinclayson.net. I will put that email link in the description, and soon you'll be able to just go to my site and request help from there. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.